Hello, happy campers. More Islands of Insight for both of my fans. So last time I did a bunch of stuff here, which was really, really cool, and I'm so sorry you missed it. But we're gonna move on. I'm gonna finish off some enclaves I've missed, particular this one right here, because it awakens a puzzle type. So I might as well take care of it now, so that I don't have to, find some grayed out puzzles I can't do later. So I'm gonna fast travel over here. And head this direction. I could put a marker down on the map, but that's no fun. So it's this direction. Yeah, it's this. I can see it right in front of me. But first, oh, you're going the wrong way. No. Okay, that wasn't too circuitous a route. Oh, hey, look, monolith fragment. And maybe I should eventually go for that monolith fragment too. Hey, music grid. Let's do it. It says it's only worth one, so. Ba-do-do-do-do. Alright, cool. You just gotta hear that one. Uh-huh. Okay, anyway, so this enclave. Sure. Very pretty. Cascading rays, a piercing intellect. Well, I got some pillars here. Yeah, there's another one over there. So I want to solve 2 pillars of insight, solve the hidden pentad and flow orbs, and solve 8 logic grids. Well, there's what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see it way in the distance. Maybe you can't on YouTube, but we'll see. So darts count opposite color cells in that direction. So what this means, this is a white cell, a light cell, which means that there are 0 dark cells here. This means there are 3 dark cells there. This is an interesting little mechanic. We're going to have 1 dark cell here, but 3. So that's that. 5 in these directions. This only has 1. That only has 1, which means this here. Dart minimax. Darts can be filled in immediately if they have a 0 or the maximum number of cells possible. There you go. Okay, so we have a 2 going this way. And that counts as part of this 3, so there's only going to be 1 here. This is 3, but only one of them is going to be in here, so both of the other are dark cells. Oop. And that's solved. We have a 3 and a 1, so that means there's 3 in all of these, but 2 of them are there. Same with this pattern. This one's done, because of the 2 dark cells, one of them has to be behind the arrow. This has to be dark, because that way we can have 3 in there and 1 behind the arrow. Let's see. Oh, hold on. 1 in this direction. That's finished, which means this is finished, and that's finished. These are finished. Awesome. Nicey, nicey. Okay, well, let's take care of this guy. So that's going to be like that. There. 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4. This has to have 4. There you go. I almost seem to have a lot of redundant clues in it. Ooh, a 4 picker. Okay, so first off, that's like that. So I want to count opposite color, and the letters have to be sorted. Well, this is a light, so who knows? You have to have 3. This can only have 1. Okay. Interesting. So that means whatever direction I go here, it's going to have to go around in a funny way. But no matter what, these two are dark. Because one of these is light and only one. Now, if this is a light cell, it's connecting all of these together. But if this is the light cell, that's the dark cell. One of these two is dark, we know that much. Only one of these is going to be a light cell. Which means that one of these two letters is going to go through this pattern up at the top. Because if it wasn't, if let's say B went through here and A went like through, yeah, there'd be no way. Somebody's got to go through. I feel like A is going to be the one to go through. Right? I feel like A is going to come up through here and then down. And then this is going to be a dark cell. Light cells are going to come through here. These two are going to be dark, and then that's going to come through that way. That's what I feel like is about to happen. No, that can't happen that way, because then there would not be 4 dark cells in this area. So if A goes under and B comes up through, then this should be dark. These should all be light. This should be dark. Dark cells there. Well, hold on. B can either of these. If this is a light cell, this is great, but now we have no way to connect everything. That's one of the dark cells. So there's nothing can connect through here. So it has to be under this way, and it can't be here because then we would have a bad connection. So that is how this is going to go. Something's going to connect through here, which means that is that. Which means the A, in fact, does go under. Like this. Oops. Yeah, that's how that goes. I think I overthought that one. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's head over here. Another one of these. Let's see, 4. So if I'm going to grab some of these here, it's going to grab 2. So if I take this one as a dark cell, there's no way to make exactly 4. It's either going to be 3 or 5. So that's a light cell, and those are dark cells. Which means these are dark cells to make the 4 work. This 3 is finished, which finishes that 4. This is finished, and that's finished. Okay. Well, we have 5 dark cells in here. If this is a light cell, you can't make 5 dark cells. You only have 4 remaining. So that's a dark cell. This can't be a dark cell because it'd be more than 1. So that means this can't be a light cell because it makes more than 4 in the area numbers. Oops. Same with that. Let's see. 4. We have plenty of ways. This can't be a dark cell because it was going to overload this too. So that's done now. Let's see. 4. Which one is it going to be? 6. It's possible to have this 6 never touch either of those pieces. But it would not. No, it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's possible. Well, hold on. This has to be a dark cell. Because if not, there's no way to equal 4. So that's done. This could be dark. Then those have to be light. And that has to be light. If this is a dark cell, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still plenty of room. No, hold on. One of these has to be a dark cell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is possible. If this is a dark cell. But then that would also be a dark cell. That would make that overload. Right? If this is a dark cell, it's forced to make that a dark... Yep. So that has to be light. So I've got 5 out of 6 here. One of these two is dark. Wait, hold on. This one's been done for a while. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Okay. One more of these here. One more of these. If this was a light cell, both of these would be dark, and then that would be a light cell. And then this would all be dark, and that would be dark. I don't see. Yeah, it would overload this 4. So I think this has to be how this goes. But then I don't know which. I think that's just what, yeah, that's just what it has to be. I feel like I had to look like 8 steps ahead of that one to make that work. Okay, well, let's look at this pillar of insight. So I think this pillar of insight is talking about the thing I just did where you have multiple here. There's this 4. If this was a dark cell, for instance, there'd be no way to make an even number. So that has to be like so. This is the only 2. The only way to make 4 is that. The only way to make 5 is that. We're just doing addition at this point. This has to be a dark cell because otherwise there's no way to make 5, which means that's done. Only way to make 2 and 4. If this was a dark cell, everything would be a light cell, which would be trouble. So that's light. In fact, this is how it has to be. Forced multi-tiles. There you go. Tiles covering multiple cells can often have their colors forced by area numbers or darts. This occurs only one possibility exists to satisfy the number clue. Perfect. And that unlocks another potential mystery. Who knows, maybe we can do that one. I doubt it. A lot of the mysteries require some rather late game knowledge. Awaken logic grids with darts. Amazing. But I'm going to finish this enclave off. So I want to solve, yeah, all 4 pillars of insight. So let's head over here. So now this time, don't make a connected pattern of this. So that's all you can do. Don't make that pattern. So the only way to make 3 is like that. But then these are also marked. There we go. Easy. Don't make the pattern. This seems like the way to do it, right? Yeah. There. These have to be like so. One of these 2. It has to be that one. These 2. Okay, so we got one more on each of these, so it has to be that pattern. Dart pattern Maximus. Avoiding patterns like dominoes in a row can heavily constrain the way the dart clues can be satisfied. In the above example, etc., etc., the stuff we just figured out. Amazing. Nope, nothing down there. Okay, so we don't want to make that pattern. Okay, so either we're going to have this, oops, or we're going to have that. And if we do it, they've got to be crisscross applesauce, and only one can be here. So that means the pattern that includes the 2nd, 4th, and 6th has to be in this, in the one that's got the 2. Oops. That's the only way to satisfy this one. Ooh, little hidden puzzle. Hey, hey. Hey. Let me up there. Okay, connect all light cells, all dark regions of area 4, and darts. Well, that's going to be fun. So, almost all of these ones are going to be dark. Both of those are dark. Connect all light cells. All of those are dark. So if we want to connect all light cells, that's going to come out. This is going to come out. These have to be light because dark regions can't overload. That's going to be dark. These have to be light, which means those are all dark. It's out. Let's see here. could come around this way or that. Oh, hold on, this is a light cell. All these would be light cells. These have to be light cells no matter what, right? Because if this is a dark cell, it's going to overload. If this is a dark cell, then it's going to block this off. So that those have to be light cells. One of these is a dark cell. If it's this one, the light cells are blocked in. So that is in fact how that goes. Okay. One of these is dark. Well, the 4 can't be connected. There can't be 4 in a row down this way because that makes 5. I wonder. 1 here, 1 in there. Well, this actually has to be dark now I think about it because, yeah, it needed to escape somehow. So this is light. But no, I can't do that. I could do this. Yeah, I could do that. Don't know why I just decided to test one out and see if it worked, but that worked. There's a way up, right? Can I... Oh, hold on, there's a rift right here. Let's just use that. I have gazed at the fracture from many places across these lands, but it looks the same from everywhere I've stood. It must be incredibly far away and unfathomably large. So what's the fracture? It doesn't look like anything's fractured around here. Alrighty. Don't make this pattern. So the only way to make 3 is that way. Connect all light cells. Gonna be fun. Only way to make 3 is like that. These have to connect. Oops, these cannot be connected to each other. Let's see. 1, 2. Hold on, that's gonna be light. The light could come around this way, or it could escape there. If light is escaping down this way, this has to be a dark cell in order to give space for the light to come out. But it could just come out this way. Let's look for another logical thing. Only 1 is going to be this way. 2 are going to be here. Well, let's see if this is dark. If this is dark, light has to come through here. Which would mean these 2 are dark, and that would be wrong. So that has to be a light cell. So one of these 2 is dark. It's still possible for this to be light, right? Because then those 2 would be dark, and then these 2 would be dark, and it would be fine. Now, if this is dark, this has to be light, which forces a dark cell here, which doesn't really do anything. If this was a dark cell here, this would be a dark cell there. And hold on, this is a dark cell. These are all light cells. This is a dark cell. That's a light cell, which leaves only these 2 to be dark cells. They'd be next to each other. So that has to be a light cell. That's how it's going to be. There's going to be a dark cell in there. Which means not much. One of these 2 is dark, but it could be either. Hold on, I'll connect the light cells so now it's that one. Making that a dark cell. Connect the light cells. Okay, now it's just a matter of these. There's another hint somewhere I'm missing. This has got to go. It's only a 2-pip difficulty, so I am very clearly missing an obvious clue. That is for sure what's happening right now. If this were a dark cell, Then we'd have to bring this down, and that would have to be a dark cell. Oh, right, because the light cells have to escape, which means that these have to be the 2 dark cells. That has to be the answer. Wow, why was that so hard for me? What's going on? Let's try this guy. Anybody up here? Let's take a look. Yep, one right there. There. Master of the hidden pentat. There's got to be one on the back, and there is. How about this? 1, 2. Let's try going this way. And skadoosh. Yeah. Oh wow, I hit the master time on that one. First try every time. Did I hit every puzzle on this one? I think so. I think all I've got left is this last island I just skimmed over. This is actually a really small enclave. So 1 this way, but 4, so those are all dark. We want to connect the dark and the light cells. Oh dear, so that means that's light, because we don't want checkerboards. 3, 1. So these all have to be light, because if there's a dark cell here, then those would all be light. That's got to be dark. That means the dark cell is going to escape some direction. 3, 4. 2, hold on, those are done. If this is a dark cell, it's got to come all the way around here, which would make all of these white, which would block in. So that, yeah, let me think about this. Let me just show you. If this is a dark cell, they all have to connect. These are all dark. That 3 is done. These are light. These are light. Where does this dark cell connect? That is a light cell. Those are done. Okay. So this has to at least be a light cell. No, is that right? I that was not correct. It could still come around this way. I actually don't know. That could be, in fact, a dark cell. Dang, I thought I had that. No. So I gotta check your assumptions. If I bring this around, though, through here, that's all the 4, 3. These are all satisfied. I'd have to bring this around, I think. Oh, hold on. We can't have the black cell go through here because that would be... It has to go through here. It does have to go around... Really? Hold on. It can't because it'll block off the... No, I'm dumb. It has to go through here. Can't go through there. It has to go through here. Which means that this can't be a dark cell, can it? Well, it could if it just went down this way, but they both can't be. So it doesn't come through here. It doesn't come through here, so it has to come through here. This is how this has to go. Which means at least one of these, so this one has to be dark. This could be, and then we just make both of those light. Right? Is there any reason why I don't just make dark all on this side? Like, do this. Do this. I see. We can't make checkerboard, so that has to be... This has to happen. But it can't come through here, so it does have to go around this way. Which means those are light. The light has to escape. But then we could just do that. Overlap in darts. If the dart lies in the path of another dart and points in the same direction, you can deduce the number of light and dark cells in the space between them by subtracting the 2 numbers. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I did that one all wrong. 4 pillars of insight. Here. Connect all dark cells. Great. Connect all dark cells. Same thing. These have to connect. But I have to go all the way up here. I think we're going to get the same thing here. This one has to be, since they're connected, if this is a dark cell, we'd have 2. It's going to come out this way. I think this is your path. Yeah. Cool. How many more puzzles remain? There are 2 still available. There's one here. Let's see. These have to be dark and connect all dark cells. Okay, what am I doing? So there's got to be one in here. Is it just this? It might just be this. Okay, there's one more. Where are you? One puzzle still available. 8 logic grids, hidden pattern. The hidden pentad flow orbs. Those are the only ones there. So it is a logic grid I'm missing. Is it on the first island? That'd be neat if it was just right over here somewhere. No? Maybe it's on the second island. No. So yeah, there's 2 logic grids I saw there. There's 2 over there. Maybe there's another one over here somewhere that I missed. I feel like I grabbed 3 of them here. There's one down behind there. There's one up here, and there's one down here. Where's that last puzzle? Oh, hold on. There it is. It's a star puzzle. Ooh. Don't make squares and connect all dark cells. Which means there's going to be a path that goes up somewhere through here. Right? Because there can't be anything like that. So we have a path like this that's going to go 4 spaces. So it can't be any of those spots. Okay, so it's got to come through one of these 2 ways. What are we going to get from that? Either this or that, right? Yeah, one of those has to go. So if we take... It would, and in fact, it would be like this or like that. So we know that these have to be like this. Okay. We do it this way. Still have to get 2 over here, 2 over there. Okay, I'm trying to, in my head, imagine that we had a path go up here, and these are the 3 from this row. Then down here, we have a hook pattern here, and that finishes off this row. We can't do that. So this has to be a light cell. I think that's the logic we're working out here. No, but then... Yeah, okay, so I've done something wrong. That... Wait, that can't be... So then it has to come... Because if it comes in through this way, then... Maybe it could come down. Right? And this is what this is like. Hold on a second. Let me go back a second. I just figured something out. Either this or that. Which means the white cell is here. These are both black cells, no matter what. And I'll make the same inference in the other part. So if this is a black cell here, that's a white cell. This is a black, that's a white. Hold on. This is a black cell, though. Those are all. And then those. Oh, this is a black cell. These are all white cells. That can't be the case. So it is, in fact, like this. Am I right? Am I getting this? I don't know. That's how it's going to be. Oops. Yeah, that's how it is. Wow. That's actually a pretty cool puzzle. I was genuinely taken on some wrong turns there. But that 100% completes the enclave. Pretty good for a shorter episode. I think that's all I'm going to do for this one. I've awakened the dart type puzzles now, so I can do them in this world. And we're back. Thanks for watching to everyone. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'll think about it. Can I go here yet? No, I can't go here yet. I need more armillary rings mastery. I think maybe I'll actually start going back to the main quest after this. Who knows? Oh, hold on a second. Mirabilis. Anyway, y'all have a good day or night or whatever it is. Week, month, year.